next two songs are especially personal to me because I wrote them. They would be personal, I guess, yeah. And it's strange how things come to me. The second song, actually, I was fooling around at the piano one day, and I came up with this little pattern, and I went home and I started putting words to it. But part of these songs come from the inspiration of just being around this group of people and my students. I don't want to leave them out. But especially in the day and age we live. This next song is called Ever Wonder. And I could have filled in the blanks. Ever wonder, blah, blah, blah. Okay? Ever wonder how the world would be without so many pharmaceutical commercials? Ever wonder? You could go on and on. But the theme of this is, ever wonder what the world would be like if we loved one another? I mean, if we really loved one another, if hatred didn't have its way in this world so often. Some of the other words are understanding just how much we need each other in this world. Can we realize just how much we need each other? We need to stop our hatred. We need to be knowing it hurts us all. We need to join together and work for peace for all. And then the last part of it says, if we choose to be divided, we will suffer unrest and pain. If we choose to be united, peace will be the gift we gain. And it's not hard, it's not an easy thing. It's easy to love those that love us back, but it's not so easy to love those that don't love us and are rude or show hatred towards us. But the last verse says, look and listen to the world around us. Can we hear the sound of reason? Wonder what the world would look like if we loved each other.
Amen.
Wonder
The next song is really, I wrote as a song of appreciation. I am thankful, as I said, for the love that I feel from this group right here and from my students. You know, my students have on occasion said, "We love you." It's sort of disarming to hear that, you know, especially coming from somebody you're grading, you know, and their great piano skills. Yeah, so I'm very thankful for that gift that has been given to me. And love is really a gift. I need to read these words in case you don't catch them because they are very important to me. Of all the riches men could ask or dream for, of all the things on earth that steal our hearts, of things we strive to win and cherish, none is as great as love. The things on earth that hold great weight of pleasure, the things we celebrate that satisfy, but none can boast of such compelling power. Nothing else but love. Love can move a mountain, reach a distant shore, make a life worth living, open any door, conquer pain and sorrow, cast out all our fears, bring hope for tomorrow, and wipe away our tears. Of all the gifts and joys our hearts could search for, there's only one thing that surpasses all, the greatest gift that one might die for, the gift of love. And then at the end, and when life's final chapter comes to end, and all our treasures are then stripped away, we'll still possess the greatest gift. We will still have love. The greatest gift is life.
Forgive